Greetings and welcome to the energy of Taurus. This is a singularity reading for the energy of Taurus. The second house is open. This is Ron from Tarot of the Twin Sun. Tarot of the Twin Sun is a functional division within the Order of the Twin Sun. I do welcome you to the channel and its contents. Please take only what you will. Thank you very much. We'll go and get started. The second house is open. We just had two eclipses in the energy of Gemini, Mercurial as hell. Mercury retrograde, also in the spotlight, Saturn retrograde in Aquarius, Jupiter, I believe, is in Pisces, Sun and Stellium is within Gemini, and those eclipses were very intense within the energy of Gemini. So something is being learned here. Second house is open. Taurus will begin now. Please take only what you will. Use your proper discernment. Do not try to provide meaning where there is none. Okay. That is a zinger. Okay. Once again, the path towards the Aquarian way is here. There also is a possibility that you are coming into an understanding of why you have had to leave a way of thinking in the past, but now are returning to it. There is a return signature that may be conflictual in nature. The escaping of such a way of thinking was a jailbreak and a very good one. An ability for you to find a sense of, of strength, but it's a strength that comes from numbness as opposed to strength that comes from flexibility. Um, this is important because you are on the quest for a hidden truth, one that has to do with a very, very karmic bond on some degree. My dear Taurus, the activity of your seventh house is strongly suggested here. So there could be companions or others that are very intense in nature that are helping you to understand some of the complexities of ghost culture, or perhaps being able to be free in the way you think in order to find a sense of stability within the mind, and the way the mind creates idealized realities for your own. Pluto has a heavy influence within this, okay? As well as Mars. But as far as the past goes, there is a Piscean nature here with the High Priestess, as well as Scorpionic in nature as well. Could be Cancer, but not really. I mean, only through the exterior, through the liminal, can the High Priestess be Cancer. Of course, through her relation with the Moon, but the Moon is not indicated in this card in particular. What I'm seeing here is a possibility of the High Priestess essentially being very tired of knowing too much, possibly. Um, there also is a handoff, something that she can give off in terms of a secret resource, okay? Hidden truth, indeed. Something in the past there was a joy that you felt like you didn't deserve, okay? Some resource that you felt like you didn't deserve, even though you may have rightly been deserved of it. The conflict here, or perhaps the stepping stone, the wall, uh, revolves around Jupiter and trying to understand Jupiter, especially in the placement of Pisces. Okay, it's not an exaltation. Jupiter in Cancer is okay. Um, there is something about you that needs to be aware of what goes on in the reflected nature of the moon in order to understand how this thing is a direct representation, a reflection of life, of jiva, of atma. Uh, there's something here about not being able to expand in a proper way, even though Pisces and Sagittarius both are mutable signs. There is something extremely mutable in the temperament of Taurus, okay, which can be a good thing. But Taurus is usually very fixed and steadfast. There's something about this that requires a great deal of reflection for the time being in order to find a sense of your empowerment, your authority, your sovereignty. In the near future, I am seeing here a higher degree of reflexivity to understand why things have been limited in terms of the expansion of fire, mostly, of trying to find a platform on which would feel stable instead of being taken away from you. There's something that you can hold in terms of the disorder of all by calculating or becoming like an abacus, very calculative in nature. There's something here also about the energy of Saturn dominating over Uranus and becoming pure in that respect. Virgo is here, Capricorn is here, Taurus is here. When it comes to this, there's something that you are learning how to contribute to places of emptiness, your idealized visions of realities that can be very good to support others or yourself, your higher mind or someone else who may be cold, who may be very practical, who may be Aquarian in nature. Um, so it could be that you're dealing with two various people, okay, or versions of yourself that reflect the expectations of the other, that can help you to find a sense of clarity within it. Yet there's something that you have escaped that, and it's a truth, a hidden truth that revolves around a very deep connection with someone who has who's sort of Luciferian in nature, rebellious, and in control of knowledge systems. Your ability to embrace the animus of it all and to sort of not become choleric is the challenge. Not to become an irritable person is the challenge here. And perhaps there is a way for you to find a sense of information that comes from the past that is not conservative in nature, but actually um, a wellspring of great potential when it comes to expectations or hidden knowledges that revolve around what not only can be expected but what can be achieved um, through hidden grace or through intuitive wealth or knowledge. Okay, that is what I see for you. Please take care now. Bye bye.